back. Thank you for joining me. Gray Board Gamer here with the next turn of Galaxy Defenders by Ares Games. This, I think, is going to be the turn that really turns the tide for us. Also, I need to make a quick correction. There was an alien that we killed in the last round, and we did not get the piece of alien tech like we were supposed to. So now we actually have all four pieces, and we'll see what that does in just a moment. We have these two teleport pads that are on fire. We do have 5 aliens out that we're dealing with and just a couple of wounds on them. We got this big bad over here ready to take us out, but I think we're going to make progress in a good way, and hopefully something good, really good, will happen this turn. For our powers and refresh phase, we don't have any powers or items that need to refresh, but the aliens, the Xeno Beta, both have energy armor that needs to be recharged, and the Xeno Alpha, the blue Xeno Betas have energy armor, the green does not. The blue Xeno Betas both have energy armor, and so does our big Xeno Alpha there. So their energy armor is now back up. And now we want to do the Alpha Agent promotion. Do we want the Biotech to go first or Titanium? I think I want to fire on these aliens here first. I will let... Ooh, that's tough because he's in line of sight. And if they activate, the blues will attack. I'll let Agent Titanium go first. We'll make him the Alpha Agent for this round. Now, for the reinforcements phase, we can turn in our 4 pieces of alien tech and get either the choice of any generic item, or we can randomly select an improved weapon again. I'm definitely going to go for the randomly selected improved weapon. We have our generic improved weapons and class specific. Put them in the bag, give them a good mix, and see which one we get. We get the barrel shotgun. That's for the biotech agent. So it uses 4 red dice, range of 2, comes with 3 ammo. Trigger effect is 1 additional damage. If 1 area or less, then it does area damage. It's a slight improvement. It basically does 1 more, or has 1 more red dice, but it comes with full ammo, so that'll put him back up to 3 ammunition. The mission status check is on. Now we're still in the strategy phase, so these teleporters are no longer functioning. The fire remains burning, which doesn't affect the alien. So both these teleporters have been taken out. Discard them. Now we have our agent's turn, and our first agent is our Alpha Agent, Agent Titanium. And he is hurt. He's at half health. I want to get away from this blue here, so I'd like to move out of line of sight, but I can't do that without using my... Well, I could evade, but no, I have to use action in combat. I don't want to do that, and then it's not always 100% successful. I'm going to go ahead and attack this blue Xeno Beta. That's the uninjured one, so he still has 4 health. And I'm going to use my Vulcan gun and roll 4 red dice. We get to roll 4 to attack. I'm not going to do area damage, of course, there's no other aliens in this area. Oh, oof, it's a bad roll. Okay, well, we got 1 success. We got the lightning bolt to activate the extra hit, so that's 2 successes. I'm going to go ahead and discard an ammo and make a 3rd success, because that alien has energy armor, which will get rid of one of his defenses automatically. He's unsuccessful twice. Does he have a effect? He has a regeneration effect when defending with the lightning bolt, but he has no wounds, and that takes place first, so he will take 2 wounds. I'll discard that ammo like I was required to. Put 2 wounds on our blue Xenobeta. And I still have my move and my action, but I can't use my move because I'm still engaged with an enemy at 0. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I don't need to... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and use my action and use my ammo magazine. Discard it to gain 2 ammo. That way I can be ready in the coming rounds to attack. I will draw my close encounter card, and it's a frenzy. Activate all aliens at 0. And that only affects Agent Titanium right now. And luckily, these Xenobetas don't like being close. So the action for a blue Xenobeta is going to be to move away 2 areas. And where would he move? Well, he wouldn't come through me and go over there, because they like to move where they came from. So he came from right here. I think he would probably back up into an area where he would have support from his other comrades. So we'll put him back here 2 areas. I don't want to put him here because he wouldn't just jump into range of this weapon, which is an area of 2. So that will take care of Agent Titanium's turn. Now we have Agent Thorium. And what do we want to do with him? He has no items to use. He does have that improved shotgun. So I should probably fire that, which has a range of 2 areas, which I'm within. I have good line of sight before I move around the corner. So I'm going to attack with my barrel shotgun and roll 4 red dice. Get to roll 4 red dice. If I get a lightning bolt, it adds an additional hit. And this is going up against that blue Xenobeta that has 1 wound. Oof, that's not too good. None of those have lightning bolts. Luckily, I at least have 2 successes there. But that blue Xenobeta has energy armor, so he's only going to have to defend with 1. And is successful, so that shotgun blast didn't do anything. I will remove the energy armor token from the Xenobeta because his armor absorbed 1 of those and he avoided all other damage. Now I have move and I have my action left. Let's see. Okay. I don't have anything that I want to do with my action. I do have that token that allows me... Alright, I'm just going to move. He can move up to 4. I just want to stay out of line of sight. So avoiding that fire, I'll move 1, 2, and that definitely blocks me from line of sight. That puts me 2 areas away there, 3 areas away there. I want to be further away from that green Xeno Alpha, so I'll stay put right there. Not using my action, so I'll draw my Close Encounter card, and it's a Quiet Dawn. Activate no aliens. That's good. We really could use that right now. That's going to roll us right into our event and see what is about to happen to us. Burning Sun. Oh, new weather effect. When Burning Sun enters play, any agents in a desert area suffer 1 wound. Well, that's kind of rough. Our entire map is a desert area. All signals move 1 area towards the closest agent. We don't have any signals. And the aliens are definitely not less than the agents, so we won't teleport any new ones in. But all of our agents will have to take 1 wound each, which will put Agent Titanium up to 7 wounds, and Agent Thorium is now at 3. That was a quick turn. Now we have to figure out what we want to do in the next one. Now with our new round, I need to refresh the power armor for the Xenobeta Blues. Alpha Agent, who do we want to go first? I think I'm going to leave it here because I'm going to want the Biotech Agent to go last, because I'm going to have him dart out from behind cover and go after that teleporter. I'm going to have him move, but first I want to attack. I'm going to attack this green here. He's already wounded with 2. This green Xenobeta has 4 health. So I'm going to go ahead and do my combat first. And we're in round 9 already. So we basically only have this round and the next round. So I'd want to play aggressively, because in the strategy phase of the 11th round, which is the beginning before players and aliens get to take actions, that ends it and we do mission assessment. Now we've already taken out the 2 teleporters, which is good, but I would like to try and get some more. First I'll attack this alien here with my Vulcan gun and roll 4 red dice. I'm also probably going to use ammunition since I got 4 left. Okay, we have a success, another success, and an activation, which makes it 4 successes. I'm definitely going to discard another ammunition to make it 5. So he'll have to defend against 5, and the green Xenobetas do not have energy armor, so he's going to have to defend against all 5. He can regenerate, though. Well, that worked out pretty good for us. He defended 2, failed on 3, didn't get a lightning bolt to activate his regeneration, so he's going to take 3 wounds, which will put him over his limit of 4, and that'll take him out. That'll be enough wounds to take out this green Xenobeta, and it'll allow us to get another piece of alien tech, because that's the first one that was killed that round. And I used up one of my ammo, so that'll put me down to 3 ammo. And I want to move him closer to this teleporter that's under here. So hopefully I can take care of it in the next round. And I can move 3. So I want to move this direction. I also wanted to move within 1 of the Xenobeta, because when you're within one area, they only attack once with their blaster and then they move away. So I'm hoping to push him out of there so I can go after that teleporter if he gets activated. Or I'll just try and take him out in the next turn and then move there and use my action. Now we have to draw the close encounter card for Agent Titanium. And it's the Troop Assault. Activate all green aliens. Oof, that's bad news, because our big guy is green. And our little critter here is green too. So we'll go with the spine critter because he's got line of sight on somebody. And he is 2 areas away, which is good, because on his card he has to either be adjacent or 1 area away. He's not. So now he's going to move up to 2 areas towards the most wounded agent. And right now the agent with the most wounds is Agent Titanium. So he's going to move up to 2 areas. So he'll move 1 area, 2 areas. That'll put him right here, which is not good, because now I can't move away and use my action, because in order to do a evade, I have to use action in combat, which means I wouldn't be able to move over there and take care of that teleporter. So we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll move away. I'll be able to take him out and then move in and take care of that teleporter. Next we have Agent Thorium, our biotech agent. Correction, I almost jumped the gun there. Our Xeno Alpha is up. Luckily, he has no line of sight. So for him, his generic default is to move 1 area towards the closest agent. He's 3 away. He's 4 areas away no matter which way I go, so he's the closest agent. And he came from up here, so they like to go back towards where they came from, which puts a damper on things for me, because he's going to move 1 area towards me and block what I was going to go to. So now I have to reassess what I want to do. Now, I definitely don't want to just go assaulting him, because he's got 5 health. He's got an energy shield. I can't use ammo to add attacks on. So I think maybe I'm just going to have to give up on that teleporter and come down here towards this one. Now I can move 4, and then I could use my basic tactic to move 1 more hex, which would put me in 1 area of him and 2 areas of him, which would make my weapon effective on either one if I wanted to attack. That green spine critter only has 3, so I think what I'll do is I'll move 4. That still puts me within 2 areas here. Now if I move here, does it put me out of line of sight of him? Let me check. I checked and it does, so I'm definitely going to move that 1 extra that my basic tactic allows me to move. That way I'm out of line of sight of both of these. I'm going to use my combat to attack this blue Xenobeta with 2 wounds, and hopefully I can knock him off of that platform. Let's see what we can do. Alright, his shotgun uses 4. Gotta get some wounds. That blue Xenobeta has energy armor. 1, 2, 3. 3 successes. Lightning bolt makes it a 4th success, so that's good. His energy armor is going to take care of 1. We're hoping to have 2 failures here. Knock him off that teleportation platform. That's a failure. That's not a failure. That will activate his regenerate, which sucks because he's at 2 wounds. He regenerates 1 down to 1 wound. 2 failures means he'll only be at a total of 3 wounds, so that's not enough to knock him off of there. He's definitely more wounded, but it's just not quite enough. He's only at 3 wounds. He's hanging on. He really wants to defend that teleportation pad. I will take his energy armor token off because it got used up. The energy armor really saved him there. Now I've moved. I've done my combat. I don't have anything I can do with my action. I don't have any items to use. We gotta draw the Close Encounters card. It's a Troop Assault. Another one that activates all green aliens. That's 2 in a row. That's definitely going to activate our Spine Critter and our Xeno Alpha. Let's take care of the Xeno Alpha first. He doesn't have line of sight on anybody, so he's going to move 1 area towards the closest agent. Which way would he go? This way is 4 areas. So it's 4 areas to me either way. If he moves up here, I think he might have line of sight on me. He definitely would have line of sight on me here, for sure, because that's just a straight. I can see that just fine. So instead of checking there, I'll move him here. That way he definitely has line of sight, and that's an advantage for the alien. Now this green spine critter, at 0, he's only adjacent to the 1 agent, so he's not going to attack with his spine. He's going to attack with his jaws, which is 2 red dice and a bonus of 1 if he gets the lightning bolt to activate. Our green spine critter is going to take a bite at Agent Titanium. Gets 1 success that we have to defend against, which is good because he's not going to take a lot of damage. So he needs an armor symbol, or a lightning bolt counts as an armor symbol for him because of his specialized armor. We got the armor symbol, no wounds. Both of our green aliens have been activated, so it's time to see what our event is going to be. They are here. Reveal the most distant signal from the agents. There are no signals. All signals move 2 areas towards the Alpha agent. There are no signals. If there are no signals in play, teleport 3 signals. It was really promising, those first 2, and then I saw the 3rd one as I was reading the 2nd one. I saw that teleport 3 signals, so that's not too good. But we have 2 teleportation pads to choose from. The POW, or successful hit, and then the alien face. So we need to roll the dice to see where they're going to show up, which one of those 2. We're looking for an alien or an explosion. There's 1 for the alien, 1 for the explosion, and the last one. So 2 signals to the explosion and 1 to the alien. We have 1 signal left in the reserve. We'll put it up here where the explosion is, since 2 of them are going up there. Let me turn over all these other ones that we had. Mix them up. Alright. And we'll put 1 down here and 1 up here. Those 2 are both out of line of sight. They won't be revealed. This one's immediately in line of sight. And it's an alien. Bad news for us. So a new alien is going to appear right in front of that teleportation pad. And it's going to be a green spine critter. I've placed our green spine critter on the spot where he teleported in. And that's going to end this round. The next round is It's going to be our last full round, so we have some decisions to make. We've taken out 2 teleporters, and I know in the post-mission briefing that if you take out at least half of them, that's successful enough to allow you to move on to story 2 in the campaign. But I have to be careful, because if you lose more than half the agents, so if I lose another agent, that's going to be more than half, I'm done. That's a mission failure, and I have to replay it again. So I definitely want to make sure that I preserve the life of these 2. I don't want to just run and hide. I want to still attack, but I want to do it in a manner that is kind of safe. So I'm going to try and use these berms here for my protection against this big green guy up here, because I don't have the weapons to handle him or the health. So, looking forward to playing the next round, wrapping it up, seeing if we can keep the agents alive. I hope you can join me. See you then.